My beautiful golf commentary wasn't recorded. Salt. It's not so bad. Last weekend at Apex, I commentated for an hour and a half straight, and only to realize that my mic was muted the whole time. It happens. Okay.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Testing. Alright, so we've got Connor versus Bodhi here. Bodhi being the Luigi, I believe, and Connor the Pikachu. Occasionally, there's not much to commentate. Okay. Alright. So we got a nice up air nair combo from the Pikachu. Pikachu whiffing a grab because of his awful grab range and getting punished by a forward smash from Luigi. Luigi going for another forward. Luigi jumping over Pikachu's skull bash. Punishing the whiff forward smash with a dash attack. A very nice thunder by Connor to end Bodhi's second stock. Pikachu is now at kill percent for Luigi, but he's still on his first stock, whereas Luigi is on their last stock. Getting the landing hitbox of Pikachu's Dare out as well as the aerial hitbox. Going for the up throw Thunder, which doesn't actually work. You can DI it, it won't land. But, going for some nice jabs. The Fireball and Score. Going for it once again. Had he not jumped, he probably would have gotten it. No punish there. He had plenty of time to forward smash, but it did not work. Whiffing a charge. And the up smash will not take it because it is stale. And it was too low anyways. Connor pretty much has this in the bag at this point, but the real question here is will he get the 3 stock, or will Bodhi close out this first stock? Alright, and Bodhi is unable to recover. That game going to Connor. Alright, we've got Vincent versus Davis coming up in winners semifinals.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so Davis off to a slight lead here. Up to 33% now. Vincent so far has been unable to get through his forward smashes and down smashes, and now he's getting the Thunder there. Davis punishing the sword dance with a down air. And Davis chaining down smash to Thunder to end Vincent's first stock. He's only at 16% right now on his very first stock. Things are looking good. He now has both the stock and the percent lead. Davis fast fall thundering off of the side, which, as Pikachu, almost always means that you are going to die. So it's much closer now. Vincent definitely able to get some more hits here on this second stock. Not countering too soon there. If I was Vincent, I would hold shield against the down smashes and punish with either a forward smash or a sword dance. But that's just me. DIing the forward smash up into the corner, not quite dead. It's stale now, so that won't kill. Both players whiffing several attacks. There's the Tipper and F smash. Pikachu, the tip of Pikachu's forward smash hitbox actually has vertical knockback, so you can chain that into Thunder at high percents for it. And that's going to end Vincent's second stock. But Davis is close to death, especially against a Mark. All he needs is a Tipper forward smash or even a down smash or up smash would probably do it at this percent. Davis getting several up smashes in a row. Vincent finally finding a way to land. Davis attempting to ooh, and a tippered forward smash from Vincent will close out Davis' second stock. It's not even close to miracle status. He's only at 91%. Marth has so many combos on Pikachu that he can easily bring this back. Very nice power shield on the forward smash. That would have ended up there. He's relatively fresh. Alright. You live him. Not ready. Ooh. Whiffing the forward. Ooh. Pikachu whiffing the forward smash and getting punished by Marth's forward smash. Now punishing with the down smash instead of the forward smash. Got Davis shooting the Thunder Jolt. Both players missing their attacks there. Ooh, and the forward smash nearly KO'ing. That would have been huge. Ooh, the tipper down smash. Ooh, Vincent is showing that he is not ready to give this up. He is definitely still in this match. Only at a 26% deficit now. Both of them definitely at kill percent, but not at a percent where they will die easily. This Marth. Oh! And the tippered up smash takes it. That was the hypest thing I've seen all day. That was disgusting. Good job.
Alright, hold on, let me switch up the players here, just so we're all on the same page. But we got Luke, we got George in winners semifinals. We're at winners semifinals in this double elimination bracket. I think we ended up with 11 or 12 entrants today, which is a pretty, it's on the lower side to turn out for our past Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournaments, but Brawl is alive and well in the Lawrence Public Library. Coming into the winners semifinals, we got George, the Meta Knight, going Meta Knight, surprisingly, and Luke, the Toon Link player. Typically speaking, Meta Knight considered to have an extremely strong advantage in this matchup over Toon Link. I know a lot of the top Toon Links tend to avoid this matchup at all costs. It's one of those situations where just Meta Knight's different properties and stuff like that as a character really just wreak havoc on Toon Link's stats, especially just being able to put up pressure really up close, a lot of quick tilt options, just a lot of high advantage frame, a lot of frame advantage, aerials on shield, things like that. Just really hard for Toon Link to deal with. But right now Luke putting in some good damage, actually holding a slight lead. And I think coming into the tournament, I think George would be considered the higher placing player. Characteristically, he's come into this event with multiple second. I don't know if he's actually won the whole thing. We got the player listening to the commentary. He has won a tournament in the past year. So we have a former champion in winter semifinals against Luke. Luke has definitely been on the up and coming, but he loses his first stock. And he's in a deficit right now coming into this first stock. And right now you see George is trying to tack on more damage. Very good up smash, covers all those options. He couldn't go to the ledge, couldn't land on the stage because up smash hit blocks covered everything. And you see that tornado coming out from Meta Knight, very powerful tool in the matchup. One of the main issues that Toon Link does have in the matchup. However, he can get around it a little bit if he does pull out bombs and uses those to his advantage. However, it's one of those things where you have to be very skilled with the character in order to properly use bombs to maneuver around Tornado. And you see George kind of drop that edge guard a little bit, but he still ends up grabbing Toon Link and putting him back off stage. Shadaloo puts Toonlink way off stage again. Luke's in a little trouble. George looks like he almost SDs right there. Kind of would have been unfortunate for him with dying at 0. But he takes the stock and he has a full stock lead. Looks like he's in full control coming into this last and final stock for Luke. And if you're Luke, it's kind of one of those things where you take a step back and try to adjust your game plan, maybe try to find a different strategy. Everything that you've been throwing out right now is putting you at a pretty big deficit. Puts in a good forward smash, but even if he does lose, he still does. It is a double elimination tournament, so he does have a loser's bracket to work with. Ends up off stage. And that's definitely where Meta Knight does have quite a bit of advantage in this matchup off stage. Toonlink's recovery options aren't very good, especially when he doesn't have a bomb in hand. It's one of those situations where the game becomes about Toonlink tries to zone out Meta Knight with a lot of projectiles, or in the case of Luke, he's using a lot of sword play, but also needs to be able to keep a bomb out at times, which is, I guess that's the hard part for Luke. If I would make any suggestion, if you use your projectiles more often, it lets you have your bombs out because you're able to use projectiles and things like that with a bomb in hand. And then you have Luke kind of chiming in right there saying that when he's not really comfortable with this matchup, he kind of just goes into panic mode. It's kind of a very Toonlink thing to do because this matchup is pretty bad at the highest levels. It's very bad. All right, there we got George picking up that stock, and he's going to go ahead and move into that winners finals. We're going to start moving to the best of 3. So those of you guys that are going to be watching at home, we got some good stuff going on at the Teen Zone. We have a lot of video game programming every Saturday, or every 4th Saturday of the month rather. We do a tournament for Super Smash Bros. Brawl from 1 to 3. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/LPLTeenZone, on Twitter @LPLTZ. All the videos that you're going to be seeing, I'm sure if you're watching them right now, you're going to see them. They're going to be on the library's YouTube page, but kind of follow the library's YouTube page, as well as if you want to check out any other events and things like that that we do at the Lawrence Public Library, you can go ahead and check out our website, lawrence.live.kansas.us. It looks like we got hey Tony, I think we're gonna run winners finals instead on this. Hey George, we're gonna run winners finals right here. Hey Asa Davis, get up. We're gonna run winners finals on the TV. We're gonna run winners finals on the TV. Losers bracket's gonna be on the projector. And in case you're wondering what that was about back home, that is the fact that we have multiple setups running for this tournament just to help things go faster, less people play longer games, because Brawl does take quite a bit of time as a game compared to most fighting games. Having more setups does effectively help the tournament. And since we're running to it, it makes it run twice as fast, just based on the math. But alright, let's see here. Don't start yet. Who's who? That's Vincent, right? Alright, hold on. Hold on, stream. Before we start, I'm going to go take care of something real quick. George. Alright, sorry about that, stream or video watchers. Alright, so let me make sure we're all updated here. So yeah, we're at winners finals here at the Lawrence Public Library January tournament. We got Grunion. That's George for you, the Pikachu player, and then we have Vincent, the Marth player. This is actually Vincent's first tournament here, I'm thinking. So there's kind of been a few upsets to get him here all the way to winners finals. Because they're in winners finals, both players are guaranteed 3rd place, which means they're guaranteed to bring home the prizes. We do prizes to top 3 at all the Lawrence Public Library tournaments. And it's going to be an interesting matchup to see what happens with the newcomer versus the former champion, George. Traditionally speaking, Pikachu's at a disadvantage in this matchup. Marth has a lot of tools that really just wreak havoc on Pikachu's game. But George is probably the more experienced player, so let's see if he's able to overcome that deficit. And because it's winners finals, it's going to be, and I should update that on the video. Because it's winners finals, it's going to be a best of 3. So that being the case, they're going to play 3 games if it comes to it, or 2. Whoever wins 2 games first is going to be the winner of winners finals. And right now it's a pretty even match. Pikachu does have to worry about the being in tipper kill percentage. That could be a problem later on down the line. He tries to go for that Thunder. Gets a forward smash, and that picks up that first kill. And George is actually in a pretty comfortable lead as long as he can avoid those tippers. He's going to be able to tack on some percent and start just piling on that lead, maybe get a little snowball effect. Then you see him go for that forward throw up smash. That's not actually a true link. I think Marth is able to Dolphin Slash out of that. Gets tipper down smash, but ends up surviving. So it ended up probably being at a little more comfortable lead than I would have thought in the first place. And you see George, when he gets grabs, he's electing to throw Marth off stage instead of just kind of combo off of the down throw. It might be one of those things where they are playing on HD TV, which is not standard for competitive play for the most part, because there is a little bit of lag. You might not be comfortable trying to go for the frame perfect follow-ups that are necessary to follow up on Marth, because he has that Dolphin Slash option to hit Pikachu out of stuff. He gets hit by a forward smash, does a very good Skull Bash cancel, and survives. And looking at it from Vince's perspective, he's kind of falling behind here and needs to definitely pick up a kill pretty soon here if he wants to keep himself into the first game. He has Pikachu off stage, which is very good. Does a good job avoiding the Thunder Jolt, but kind of whiffs and gets hit by a late up air by George. Gets the forward air, Dolphin Slashes back on stage, and has stage control. And right now George has a full stock lead, and he gets that neutral air, almost picks up that kill. Gets the forward smash, and Vincent takes a sigh of relief right there. He's on the board, not getting shut out. Gonna see if he can try to put on a few more stocks, but George, very good quick attack cancel to neutral air for the kill. And then when I say quick attack cancel, Pikachu's out special is called quick attack, and it has one of the weird properties where in this game there's a mechanic called an instant second jump renewal, where if you hit the jump button at the right time out of certain moves, including all aerials if you're frame perfect, you'll actually go straight into second jump while hitting the ground. So that being the case, if Pikachu does a quick attack into the ground and hits a jump, they're able to actually jump out of it instead of going through that lag, saving that lag for later. And because he's in the air and jumping, he's able to throw out an aerial, which combos up air to neutral air, which is how he ended up finishing that stock. And right now, it's one of those cases where right now George is putting on a really substantial lead. If I'm Vincent, I might start thinking about what I'd be doing differently next game. Especially just from a matchup perspective, I would hope to see maybe a more dancing blade as a punish, because George is getting away with a lot of roll game. Maybe just when Pikachu does get into the air, he does shield grab him, things like that. Just kind of go back to basics, fundamentals. We're gonna get some coaching advice from one of the pro players in Kansas City. We got Tony22 in the building. He's one of the he's probably in the top 8 in Kansas City right now, maybe top 5, something in that range. While we're getting that coaching in between games, we're gonna go back to our social media outlets. As I said, this is at the Lawrence Public Library in the Teen Zone. We got a Facebook page, facebook.com/LPL Teen Zone. We got a Twitter at LPLTZ. We got a YouTube. All these videos that you're seeing, they're going to be posted up on YouTube at youtube.com/Lawrence Public Library. That's actually not the Teen Zone's YouTube page, is actually the library's YouTube page, but I'll try to get some sort of folder separating them. And then also the library's main website. Come out, check out some books, come check out our programs, different events. We do more than video game program, we do all kinds of different things. So getting back to that match here, Vincent looks like he's going to change characters, and this is an interesting counter pick here. I'm not sure exactly what the thought process is on it. He might just play Falco as well as Marth and Marth lost, and he's just switching characters. But Pikachu is a very strong counter pick, actually, traditionally to Falco. He has a lot of ugly chain grabs. This matchup could get dirty. We'll see what happens. Let's see if maybe Vincent knows something that we don't. But right now, it's not starting out very good. He gets trapped into that chain grab. You see George dropping it. Might be either a little bit of nerves for winners finals, or it could be the HDTV. But he's got the chain grab now, and you see this should go up to about 105 on Falco. It's inescapable if he buffers it. He drops it at 75, but that's still 85 damage putting on really early. And right now, Falco's already in a dangerous percent where he could get killed by a sweet spot forward smash, up tilt thunder, something in that range. Then you see Vincent trying to follow up down throw with down smash. That's a interesting option. Usually most players are going to go for down throw, dash attack, up smash, maybe a forward smash. Various different things. Oh, he does the Falco curse where he phantasms off stage. It's really unfortunate to see in the winners finals. So here, if Vincent definitely needs to try to battle back here if he's going to hope to take game 2. Right now, George is going after him, not even electing to go for the chain grab. Gets hit by down smash. Gets the full down smash, actually. Very good roll to see through that forward smash. But he keeps trying to follow up down throw with down smash. He doesn't have enough range to hit. It might be something he needs to change up if he's going to really try to get back into the game. And he had Falco off stage. Very bad position to be. Gets that thunder. Oh, it doesn't get the second thunder to kill, though. Oh, and he SDs again. That's kind of unfortunate because that's 2 SDs in winners finals for Vincent. It's something that you just hate to see, you know. You just want players to play their best so that they can have in the spirit of competition, you just want players to play their best. And sometimes, you know, unfortunately, people will make technical mistakes, even in winners finals at your local library tournament. That's hopefully something that he can iron out by the time he gets to losers finals, or maybe even grand finals if he wins out. But not to count him out just yet. He still does have another stock, and there are crazier things that could happen, making a full comeback. It looks like he tried to go for that up smash follow-up. Didn't buffer the dash, so he didn't end up connecting. But that is one of the common follows for Falco, especially at kill percents out of that down throw. It's one of his main kill options. And right now, George trying to feel out to get that last stock and put himself into the grand finals. He's being just very patient, just waiting for Falco to attack his shield and grabbing him. Very smart play. And you see Vincent with a very, very intelligent option, just sees that he's just trying to wait him out, just walks up and grabs him. Very aggressive option, but very intelligent one. Gets the forward smash, picks up a kill. You see him adapting a little bit, which is a very good sign for a new player. Gets that grab, jabs instead of walking chain grabs. While Pikachu does have the larger chain grab in the matchup, Falco does have a chain grab on Pikachu up to pretty high percents. I've seen some of the top level Falcos in the world put on like 70 damage right back to Pikachu. It's pretty absurd to watch sometimes. It might be since it is a library tournament, it might be a case of game knowledge. But he gets killed by that thunder, and we have George moving into grand finals. All right, this was Phil with the Teen Zone staff, aka CT Deluxe, one of the Clash Tournaments commentators and local employee at the library. I'm going to go ahead and let George take over the stream again.
Don't try me.
testing. So we've got losers finals here. Asa versus Vincent. Asa the Falco, Vincent the Marth. Right now, Asa has a 55% lead on the first stock. Very comfortable. But, you know, this is Falco versus Marth. Pretty even matchup. Both of them have some chain grabs on each other. Falco's chain grab does more percent, but if Falco gets grabbed near the edge, Marth can kill him with a tipper down air after a few forward slash. There's the chain grab I was talking about, but Asa dropping it, Vincent getting out. So right now, Asa has a pretty comfortable lead over Vincent here. Though he is versus a Marth, he's definitely at kill percent right now. A tippered forward smash will definitely end him, but Vincent's at 68% now. He's getting up there. Let's see. Asa's lead is growing larger and larger. If Vincent doesn't get this stock real quick. Oh, and Asa with the fast fall down air for the self-destruct. Vincent's only at about 100% deficit, and as we saw in winners semifinals, that he's definitely capable of bringing it back from that far. But Asa will do the spot dodge up smash to end Vincent's second stock. He now has nearly an entire stock lead. Now more than a stock lead. Vincent, let's see what Vincent has on his sleeve to bring it back. Reminiscent of Ken using a counter to block the laser. Dolphin slash onto the top platform. So one of Marth's greatest, that's one of the best things about Battlefield for a Marth player. Is your ability to dolphin slash on the platform. And Asa takes game 1 over Vincent.
The winner is Falco. 3, 2, 1, go!
So we've got game 2.
No contest.
Has it not switched back? So we've got game 2 of the losers finals here, running it back to Battlefield. Asa starting out with a lead here. About 50% right now. Vincent going for the charged shield breaker, but Asa just goes straight for the ledge. Smart choice, not wanting to mess around with that. Very nice dolphin slash to send Asa away and allow Vincent to get back onto the stage, which Asa unable to. Ooh. And Asa phantasms to his death there. That move will put you into a hopeless position, and if you do it too close to the edge, then you die. It's now 55%. Phantasm is too fast to be punished by counter. Vince is doing better this stock. Asa still has a commanding lead, but it's definitely much closer, especially after that. A very nice power shield on Phantasm. It's really grabbed this back. Very close match right now. Neither player quite at kill percent. Especially with many of their kill moves stayed. Both are getting there. Only a 2% difference. Ooh. And Vincent taking the lead for the first time this game. Both rolling across the screen in unison. Down air. Popping Marth off. Asa going for the punish, but Vincent countering. Asa now has a 11%. Let's see if Vincent... Ooh, and Vincent comes right back with the forward smash and takes Asa's second stock, both at 0% on the last stock. What Asa wants right here is a grab, so he can do some chain grab shenanigans on Marth, maybe get a quick 50% in, depending on what follow-up he chooses. There's that grab he was looking for, but only got 32% though. Probably not as much as he was hoping for. Asa with, 20%, 10% lead, but it's still very close. Now, if Asa wins this, then that's good for Vincent, whereas if Vincent wins this, then they go to game 3. Asa's lead is growing here. Vincent evidently is not ready to going for that charged up smash on the top platform. That may have KO'd, depending upon whether or not it timbered. Those of you who don't know Marth's attacks, if you land the timber for that, it does significantly more damage and Vincent's really brought this back here. Both players, and Vincent doing too many hits of the sword dance and unable to recover. Asa wins, loses finals, and will advance to grand finals.
Meta Knight.
Alright guys, we got Philip here, the staff member running this little tournament. It's been a great tournament so far. We got George and we got Asa in grand finals. George is sitting on the winner's bracket side. Asa coming all the way back from a first round loss in the loser's bracket. tearing through the entire losers bracket and making it all the way through. Just before we start, make sure you follow us on Facebook, or like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, facebook.com/LPLTeenZone and at LPLTZ. Also, got some library information for you. Our YouTube page, Lawrence Public Live on YouTube, and lawrence.live.kansas.us for the website. We're going to go ahead and move into the main stage here so you can see the players. And both of them going their respective mains, Asa being the Falco, and George, a.k.a. Grunion, the Pikachu. So we got grand finals going on here. We got game 1 of Pikachu versus Falco, and traditionally speaking, Pikachu does have a huge advantage in this matchup overall. It's one of those situations where Pikachu is able to take Falco from a little bit to a lot of percentage very quickly with one grab. You see George playing footsies there, right there, trying to get that grab. And he's kind of just running in there, just trying to hope to get it. He ends up picking up a grab, but Falco might have been outside of chain grab range. It was around 30-something when he got it, and at which point he needs to make it more stale for it to work. But Asa has his own chain grab. Oh, that's a weird. I've never seen that before, where he down threw and Pikachu didn't go anywhere. I don't know. Sometimes this game ends up being really glitchy for some reason. He jumps right into a forward smash, kind of a mental lapse on George's part right there. Just kind of air dodges into a charge forward smash. Those psychic style reads from Asa. He charged up that forward smash when he left home this morning and ended up hitting it right about now in grand finals. And right now, we got George with a slight lead, but he's off stage, and wow, daring forward air right there. I don't know who goes for that. That was a very janky option. It's usually something Falcos will only go for against maybe Diddy Kong. That's the only character that I can think of that they would really want to be going like that. And believe it or not, Asa has pulled ahead with the lead. Right now you see George throwing out a lot of down smash. Looks like he's playing a little tight. Does get a very good roll read right there. Tries to pick up the Thunder kill off stage. Ends up getting up smashed, and that could be trouble for Asa because that's Falco's primary kill option right there. And he ended up staling it really early. Asa, very disciplined, ends up avoiding that Thunder. And we got Falco off stage. Bad position to be. Very good edge guard by George, and picks up that stock. Now, the important thing is going to see if Asa is going to be able to pick up that kill, and he does, and he puts it right back even. That could have been disastrous if George was able to get a grab and put himself really far ahead with that stock. But for the time being, he's going to actually be able to put on a pretty substantial lead here. Oh, he drops the chain grab. And we're right back even. Both characters, of course, having chain grabs on each other, but Pikachu's being the more powerful one at 0. But Falco is going to be close to that percentage where the chain grab's no longer in play. Might have been some poor game management on George's part because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to exercise that chain grab, but he can't do it if he puts Falco at too high of a percentage. There's too much knockback on the throws. Gets caught fishing for an up smash, and Asa has not dropped the game in some time now this tournament. Sometimes players catch fire, and they can work their way all the way through losers bracket. And that chain grab could have been big. He's only been getting 2 throws out of it. He's able to go up to like 30 or 40 with that and followed up with a down air, and then followed that down air up with a forward smash on the tech chase read. But sometimes, it's alright because he has a lead, so he can afford to make some of those technical errors, but it's something that you'd like to see cleaned up by the time this next stock opportunity comes around. And George puts in that forward smash, puts Falco off stage, puts that Thunder in. Asa, very disciplined, doesn't get hit by Thunder off stage. Kind of a scary place to be if you're a Falco player because you don't have very many recovery options, so waiting that long because you fall so fast can be dangerous, but very smart reflector on that Thunder. And in terms of match pace, that should kill. Yep, there we go. Asa takes game 1. And just so the viewers know, because it's a best of 3, Asa needs to win one more game, and then George needs to win 2 to take the set. But at the same time, George has another set to give in terms of losses if he's going to win the tournament because it's a double elimination event. So let's see what happens. Asa's got to win a game to make it even matter. And we got a character. Oh, we got a character change. We got George electing to go Meta Knight instead of Pikachu. Interesting choice, especially because Meta Knight does have or Pikachu does have a stronger matchup against Falco overall. But Meta Knight does have an advantage over Falco, just not as strong. And he glides right into that charge forward smash. And right now things aren't going very well for George, but he does tornado through that down air attempt. CS is trying to go for that kill, going for some heavy punish options, trying to ride some momentum into the second set of grand finals maybe. You see, oh, poor DI, and that takes the stock really early. It's a very good pickup for George. Let's see what happens if he goes from here. He's just going to throw out Tornado. It's getting windy in Kansas here. It's winter time, but the tornadoes are very real. And as many people know, Kansas home to Tornado Alley. And George proving that with his Meta Knight right there, throwing out a lot of tornadoes. And tornadoes are a very good move in this matchup. They're like really the only moves that Falco has. He can go over the top of it with some aerials, back air, neutral air, but laser is his main option. And that takes a while to set up if he does it at the right range. So tornado, especially when Falco is off stage, can really put Falco into some bad situations. Gets a sour spot on that up smash. He's just hoping that would kill, and that would have been a big pickup for him because that would have put him right back in the game if he picked up a chain grab. But right now he's falling pretty far behind in this game. Another important factor to notice is that George is smart. He picked Yoshi's Island. That's one of Falco's worst stages. It takes away a lot of his Phantasm game. However, Asa's not a big user of the Phantasm thing, so I mean it might be a textbook counter pick, but I don't necessarily know if it counterpicks the player's strengths and weaknesses. Falco on flat stage is able to really throw out Phantasm really quick and has less lag in the air, but the ground being uneven makes it change directions. He picks up a Phantasm kill, kind of a very gimmicky kill. We got a couple of chuckles from the crowd from that one. That was very, very unfortunate for Brendan because he had a lot of momentum going in. Very unsafe tornado, but he baits a dash grab attempt and is able to punish it, and that puts him at a full stock lead. But he gets chain grab. This could be. And Asa, very kind of late on the chain grab. He's getting shuttle loop grab armor. That shouldn't be happening. That should be guaranteed damage. Goes for that down air, trying to put himself back into the game. Very aggressive option. Very smart option. It's just sometimes one of those things where if you're that far behind, sometimes it's better to go for those heavy punish options because those are the only things that can really put you back into it. Especially if you're up a game in the set anyway as well. So sometimes high risk, high reward is worth it if you have more chips to play with, so to speak. Both players kind of resetting the game, getting back to neutral. Some tilt pressure from George puts him off stage. Gets the grab. The game doesn't like to reset the bit on the grounded or aerial grab right there, so it's really confused on whether Falco is going to be on the ground or in the air. That's what happens when it kind of shakes like that. It's some technical knowledge for you all back home. Missed spaces that glide attack. That's something that should be able to counter that forward smash, but he does it too early. Kind of one of those chicken moments. Who's going to flinch first? The Meta Knight flinched first, so he died for it. Very good frame trap forward smash to the back hit a down smash on the roll. And George restores order, and Asa finally drops a game coming through the loser's bracket. And now it's Asa's turn to counter pick. Let's see if he makes a character selection. While they think about it, let's go back to some of our social media. Again, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Check out our YouTube page, follow the library website. Come visit us at the Teen Zone. We're more than happy to help you out find a book. We do more video game programs every fourth Saturday of the month. We do a Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. I usually do a gaming with the pro session where I teach people actually how to play this game. And looks like we're gonna go right back into it. Asa looks like he's fluctuating between whether he wants to play Fox or Falco here. He plays both characters. And he's going to stick with his Falco. It's kind of a throw what you know moment. Just he won the first game, maybe he can try to win the second one. So we're at 1-1 in grand final. So whoever wins this, if George wins, he takes the tournament. So he's on tournament point, and Asa's on break point right here. But if he wins, he sets up another set for grand finals 2 because of the double elimination tournament. Counter picks Battlefield, one of Falco's better stages against Meta Knight. Traditionally, the platforms add recovery options for Falco that he doesn't normally have. However, the platforms also benefit Meta Knight in terms of juggling and platform pressure. Meta Knight has a lot of really stupid gimmicks with Shuttle Loop on this stage, and Tornado, but mostly Shuttle Loop. And then we have Asa off stage. Very good neutral air by George. Doesn't pick up that reverse Shuttle Loop option to put him away, but still puts him off stage. Very aggressive down air. Goes right through the startup of the Tornado by Asa. Kind of had him at tech chase opportunity. Unfortunate SD. You don't like to see that. That could be trouble for Asa. Doing a lot of rolling around Meta Knight. Not the best option because of Meta Knight's frame data. He does have extremely fast option that covers a lot of those rolls. But it doesn't matter, he picks up the kill. George coming right back, Tornado and Asa into the air. Puts in another Tornado, uses Tornado to push him off the stage, but gets caught trying to cheat a little bit right there with the forward smash, and Asa smartly uses a get up attack to clear himself. It's something that might be a habit that the player picks up on pretty soon, because it looks like Asa's come onto the stage with. And now we got Meta Knight off stage. They trade that glide attack and forward smash. Very good Tornado to stuff Phantasm. And he puts him into RCO lag, so he gets another Tornado. And RCO lag is when Falco does his Phantasm. If he gets hit out of it, the next time he lands, he actually goes through like this lengthened lag time. It's kind of a weird, wonky mechanic of the game. A lot of characters end up having that be a problem for them. So if you hit Falco out of Phantasm and he lands, there's a lot of lag for that. Picks up that Mewtwo King style glide attack to the backside of down smash. Some poor DI by Ace almost killed him, but... And Ace almost picks a very smart read, charges a forward smash, but doesn't end up getting it. He was a little late on that. That would have killed if he connected it, but sometimes you just gotta let it go. If you get that read, just don't second guess yourself. They trade, and George loses his stock. And he rolls again, gets hit by that back-hitted down smash. And let's see what happens here. It's even on tournament stock. Cancels that drill rush on accident, and it forces him into, or cancels that Tornado into drill rush on accident. You see Ace is just trying to stuff that glide attack with forward smash. It's been working for him. That's how he picked up the kill on his last stock, and it's really close right now. George with the advantage off stage. Neutral airs through the Phantasm. Goes for the Shuttle Loop. A little late on that reverse follow-up on the Shuttle Loop, but he gets the Tornado. Ace is in trouble right now. He's in the air. Oh, gets back stage control. Very crucial, but he rolls right back into a Tornado. And we're coming down to the wire here. George has a pretty substantial lead. Got some hype coming from the crowd a little bit, some cheers. Not sure who they're cheering for, but Asa goes for a hyphen up smash. Might be a little impatient, not too sure what to do exactly, just because he's behind. Now he's being patient, throwing out lasers, throwing in some camping, some smart options right there. Very gutsy option, picks up the down air, and George barely picks up that kill, and he takes the tournament. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Just running back there, we got our Facebook page, our Twitter, YouTube, library page. Following on top results, we got George winning the tournament, Asa coming in second, and the newcomer Vincent coming in third. All three of them making candy. That's our prizes for today. Very good tournament overall. Thanks for everybody for watching. Alright, and then traditionally speaking, I do an exhibition match against the winner of the tournament, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. There won't be any commentary. I'm going to go ahead and turn the microphone off, but nope, not happening. Alright.